let's face it, Red Dead 2 has too many things to do. You can barely step foot in the game without being pulled in a million different directions. It's a neurotic's nightmare, I'm telling you. But for those who'd rather simply explore the land, take in the sights, and maybe even discover a couple secrets along the way, we've got just the thing for you. Now, keep in mind, nobody likes spoiled eggs, so if you'd rather hunt for these on your own, what the hell are you doing here? Stop watching this video and maybe check out our Let's Play series, Dirty Arty, instead. Okay, here are 7 of the best Easter eggs we found so far in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, as you might remember from John Marston's time in New Austin, swimming was a little bit dangerous, to say the least. And Rockstar is very well aware of that, as they added a line of dialogue poking fun at Marston's aversion to water.
Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it a rest, will ya? We ain't kids no more.
Thankfully, Red Dead Redemption 2 allows you to swim, but Arthur isn't about to let us forget about what we had to go through in the first game. There are a number of fantasy references in the game, including one that pays tribute to one of our favorite J.R.R. Tolkien characters, Hobbits. Up in the hills near Donner Falls, you'll find a little hillside home that looks very much like the ones in Lord of the Rings. Sadly, there are no Hobbitses in sight, but Arthur will sketch out the house in his journal, leaving him to ponder who might be living there. Also, there's a painting on the back that looks like a turtle or maybe a UFO? Yes, you heard me. We are not alone in this universe, but that's not to say we didn't see it coming. If you head over to this cabin near Emerald Ranch, you'll be greeted with a bunch of rotting corpses and a letter explaining their otherworldly reasons for drinking the unbranded non-carbonated fruit-flavored soft drink, so to speak. But all you have to do is come back at 2 a.m. to catch a glimpse of a hovering UFO. If you want an even better look at the spacecraft, head on up to the peak of Mount Shan directly after seeing the green glow in the cabin, and wait until 1 a.m. the next day. Don't forget to snap a photo while you're up there. Are the UFOs part of a bigger mystery, or are they just another tiny footnote in the game's densely packed world? We'll let you decide on that one. Speaking of mysteries, players spent years searching for Bigfoot in the GTA series, but in Red Dead 2, he's right under our noses. Well, at least we think so. If you're still atop Mount Shan searching for UFOs, you can also find some bones of some kind of giant tucked away in the corner of the peak. This may seem a little disappointing to some if you're to believe these belong to the famed Sasquatch, but hold on, there's more. Way up north at the Calumet Ravine, visit this spot right here. Then make your way over to this mysterious cavern tucked away in the mountains. Who's in there, you might wonder? Well, why don't we just ask?
Hello there, friend. How are you? I'm rather lonely. You see, I'm too big. I haven't got any friends because I'm too big.
Is that so?
Is it the legendary Bigfoot? Maybe the Sasquatch from Undead Nightmare? Or maybe it's just a super insecure guy with a pituitary gland problem. Whoever the mystery voice belongs to, we only really know that he's a large man. Alright, Mr. Big Man, it was nice chatting with you and all, but we've got to get going. There's a ghost that needs our attention. Wait, what? Ghosts? Yes, there are some very haunted spirits lurking in the mists deep in the Lemoyne swamps. If you head up the Kamasa River near the border of New Hanover, you might hear a spooky voice calling.
I love that they're grandest thing.
That's Agnes Dowd. Agnes seems to have some unfinished business, as her dialogue tells a somber tale of love and heartache. If you're in the mood for sadness, you can visit her every 2 days in the swamps, but she'll only appear if it's a particularly foggy night, so try to get there between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m.
Mother, you can be so unkind. So very unkind. It ain't like that. It ain't like that at all.
After she finishes telling her tale, she's gone forever, so don't miss it. Now, if you're on the hunt for more sad Easter eggs, here's one more. Just south of Flatneck Station in the Heartlands, there's a corpse washed up on the beach. But try and loot it and whoa, this one's still alive.
I thought you was already gone. Tell her I never stopped.
As it turns out, the dying man appears to be the former lover of Bonnie McFarlane, whom you might remember as the farmhand from Red Dead 1 that helps John out early on in the game. The letter he hands you talks of him and Bonnie destined for each other, that they're meant to be together, raising kids, and that he's determined to make a fortune and set things straight between them. Unfortunately, as you can tell, that never happens. His final resting spot is not on a bed with Bonnie by his side, but rather on a beach, broke, disheveled, and alone. Sorry to bum you all out with that Easter egg. How about we end on a fun one, okay? So we've established that aliens exist, so there's gotta be other extraterrestrial happenings in the game, right? Well, if you make your way over to Roanoke Valley in northern Annesburg, you can find remnants of a meteor crash. The family living in the home where it landed certainly won't mind you snooping around, as they're all kind of dead at the moment, so feel free to check out the space rock for yourself and maybe even bring home a souvenir or two. So those were just some of the many Easter eggs hidden in the far corners of Red Dead Redemption 2's map. If you found one that people need to know about, leave it in the comments below and we might get to it in a future video. Until then though, happy hunting, and don't forget to check out GameSpot.com for more Red Dead Redemption 2 features and guides. Thanks for watching.